Hello everyone, welcome. Whoops, I was looking for this. Take two. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ndinaija. Oh, eh. I have a plethora of pens, a bevy of writing materials with me. I have been researching pens that I could use in my black journal from Archer and Olive, and these so far are what I have found. I intend to have a lot of fun in this book, so it's time for pen testing. Oh, I actually forgot these as well. I tested these in the other black journal that I have, but we're going to do, this appears it's going to be a long test. I might separate it into metallics and non-metallics, but we'll see. We will see. I have previously gone ahead and, oh dear, I've lost my train of thought. But the thing where you open the book and you do this and do that a lot, I forget what it's called. It's not priming, it's, I don't know, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I've done that, so the pages lie pretty flat and it's nice. If I were to have a complaint about this Archer and Olive book, it would be that the cloth cover attracts dust and random things. It's almost the same material as the Erin Condren binder, as the outside of the Erin Condren binder. So I'm going to be looking for something to cover this. Hopefully I can find one, maybe a black leather cover or something like that. Okay, pen tests are going to be at the back. So let us begin. First set of markers, Zeyar paint markers. They are water-based, opaque, medium point. They claim to write on most surfaces. These are not open, so I'm going to go ahead, open them, and write. And I should speed you guys up. Alright, it feels like it's been 384 years, approximately. I forgot in my research and all that when you get paint pens, you have to prime them first, which means you cannot just take out a pen, and if you recall from a few seconds ago, all of these pens had little wrappers on each of them individually, and I think it's because some people had some issues on Amazon with bleeding and all of that. So when you prime a paint pen, you have to shake it up and down several times and then open it and push the nib up and down on whatever writing surface. You don't want to do it on your final surface. You want to paint it on some scraps like I've done here. And so it begins. These are the Zeyar, I'm not sure if that's the right pronunciation, but these are the Zeyar paint marker pens, water-based, and here I have 18 colors. I'm going to try and, well, I'll just take them out. Just take them all out and write them down according to the colors that you see here. So that's a closer look. There. I don't think I'm going to try the black until I've written everything else out. Ew. 1 second. Oh boy. Nope. Alrighty then. Okay. Pen just said, no, I'm not doing that. And these are a medium tip. So let's go a little closer. Zeyar paint pens, or what? Zeyar paint marker pens. So let's see, what did I start with? I believe I started with a white, and the white had some, or took some residue or something from the notebook, which is weird, but I guess it is what it is. And then there's silver, and this is a metallic blue, and then brown, followed by red. That's their version of red. I wouldn't call that a true red. And then there's a pastel yellow, that's that one, and yellow, followed by the metallic purple, which really bled all over the thing. And then the blue is gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. Followed by that's not the metallic violet. Oh, so this, what I call purple, is actually a metallic violet. And that should be a pastel pink. Well, one of these is pastel pink, the other one is pink. I'm not sure which, but it's between these two. And then the green and the light green, the light blue, which is also gorgeous, and the purple. I feel like something is missing. Oh, that's gold. Yeah, that's gold. Let's try this again. So that's the pastel yellow, which is that one, and then that should be the actual yellow. Yep. And then that's gold. That means this should be a light brown, which I can't seem to find right now. So I'm going to put these away, and paint pens are supposed to be stored. I've heard that generally pens are supposed to be stored horizontally. I did not know that previously, but I have since learned. And I'm putting them in my new handy-dandy storage. Well, the rest of those will go into the box because I don't want to waste any more of your time. This next set of pens are called the Posca pens. Now, I've done some research to try and find pens that would be suitable for this notebook, and this was a recommendation from a couple of people. So let's go ahead and test these out. I've already primed these. Oh, there are two sets of it, and I'm going to go with the thinner version because it's the fine/extra fine tip. This is the medium tip, which is actually, is it bigger than this? Let's see from my tests. My pen tests tell me that this tip was bigger than this Zeyar marker. Alright, let the games begin. So I'm done with the Posca, I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced. And I feel like the Posca markers are more vibrant. The colors are richer and I don't know if I would say thicker. I also didn't have the problem of the pens keeping some of the material of the notebook. And this paper is pretty thick. It's very thick. There's no ridging at all. Yeah, even with my heavy hand. But like you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm not sure if that's the pen or if that's the paper. There's something rubbing off right, oh, sorry, may not have been in frame. There was something rubbing off right there. And then there's a little bit of the marker from on my finger. Let's do it. Okay. I don't feel anything from the Posca, but I've given it some time to dry. Whoa, okay. The Zeyar markers are, I wouldn't call it bleed through, but they're just streaking along with the rest of the markers. I mean, along with the rest of their color palette. Let's move on to these brush pens, and they are Kuretake metallic brush pens. I love the feel of these. I love the feel of these. They also appear to dry pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Yes. I do love the feel of these. Oh, these feel good. These feel good. Kuretake. Next, we're going to jump into the jelly roll. I'm going to put that on the other page because there are a lot more jelly rolls. A lot more to come. Just a lot more in general. So this set was from Hobby Lobby, and it was $4.99. I think I got it for half off or so. No, either half off or 40% off, whatever their thing is. So there's the 0.5, 0.8, and the 1mm pen. I will start with the 0.5. Okay, so that's for detail work. Let's next go to the 0.8. Aha. That's a better pen. That's a better feel. I like a thicker nib. Well, I brought these straight out the packet and I have not primed them or anything. So those are the pen widths, or pen thingies. Next would be this souffle set, and I'm just going to tear right into it like I tore into the other one. Or not. I will get back with you guys. Finally got the souffles out of the package. Had to employ the use of one blue scissor right there. So souffle, this is the one that's supposed to be a, whoa, it's got that little nice thing here. So this one is supposed to have the 3D effect, and you're supposed to let it dry. Yikes, that's a lot of pulling. I'm going to speed you all up now. Okay, I've tried to wait for these souffle jelly rolls to dry out, and they appear to be fading to, it looks to be fading more to a white or a whitish tinge color. Yeah. Next set to try would be these Moonlights. And I think that, oh no, there are a bunch more pens. Hear that? Yes, those are pens. So let's walk through, or speed through rather, these Moonlite Gelly Rolls. Found my last one, and that was a green. So the Moonlights compared to the Souffle. I should actually write that this is Souffle. So the souffles are a more pastel of the jelly rolls. I don't see the 3D effect. I've had to wait a little while so that they can dry. The souffle takes a longer time to dry than the Moonlight ones. No rub through. There must be a technical name for it. I just don't recall it right now. Alright, next set. Whoops, excuse me. Next set to try would be these Pentel Sparkle pens. I'm going to use, let's see, I should leave a little more space because there are several more sets of these jelly rolls that I would like to try. This felt like there was something in the middle of this. Huh, interesting. My book is concaving up this way. Okay. So let's try these Pentels. Now these ones, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. These ones look different depending on the color of the paper. So on white paper, for example, this silver looks like that. On black paper, let's give 1, 2, you know what, let's start from the bottom. If you can see that. I feel like I'm trying too hard already. Whoa, you can barely see. It looks like black. This blue, let's see what you would look like. Okay, it looks more like a teal or green. The green should look blue. Yeah, it looks more blue than the other one. Let's zoom in a bit more. Whoa, that was a lot. The black should look red. Yep. The gold should look gold. It should be the same whether it's black paper or white paper. Wow, this gold really just jumps out at you. The orange should look pink, if I recall correctly. Huh, It's looking orange. Now this should look blue. Yes. Correctamundo. And it will look purple on the white paper. Magic. This pink, I forget what it should, I think it should be orange. No, the orange looked orange, so I guess this pink looks pink. So the only ones that really change are the black, which is red, and then this blue and green. This is actually the blue, and this is actually the green, and that's purple. So there is no purple in the Pentel Sparkle pens. I will just write Sparkle. And let's write that in blue, shall we? Love it. Okay. That's it for now. That is it for now. So no, that was not it. I still wanted to try these Pilot G2 metallics. If I recall correctly, it showed up pretty well on the other, well, pretty well is relative. Let's just see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So this is Pilot G2. This appears to be visible. These showed up pretty nicely. Now we'll see how they do after they are dry, but they showed up pretty nicely. Let's see if I can find the test in the other notebook, which was essentially a coated notebook. This was that. So let's see after it dries if it gives off this. It seems to be giving off a similar finish to the other one. So far, these Sparkle Metallics are more vibrant than these Pilot G207 Metallics. So these are the pens. These are my pens. I will most likely be using the Posca, Mishka, Mushka, Nikki, you know what. So I'll most likely be using these Posca markers, and I need to go and leave a review for these Zeyar markers. I do not like them. I would like to return them and get my money back, because no, the streaks and all, it looks like the average basic chalk marker that you can get from, you know, your local craft store. So that's it. That is my pen test. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below in the comment box. Sorry for the length of this video. It is what it is. It's a pen test. All right. Thanks, y'all.